Hey everybody, I just dug a hole here for a shotgun shell casing and saw this. That's a coin right on top of the ground. It's a small cent. Not sure what it is yet. Probably wheat, I would imagine. Yeah, there's Lincoln. As green as that is, I would say that's a wheat. Yeah, I'm not seeing. Yeah, there's the 1 cent. All right, wheaty. Yeah, I got some kind of a knob. Not sure what that is. Might be a foot off of something. I think it's just a knob. It's real heavy. All right, back at it. Well, folks, I got a small cent here. Let's see if it's anything old. It is a wheatie. So I want to look around in here a little bit. Nice greeny there. What age is that? 1950 something looks like. Let's see if there's any silver in here. All right, back at it. Well, folks, I got another coin here. Another small cent. Looks pretty green, so I'm hoping it's at least a wheat, if not an IHP. It looks like a well-worn wheat. 1919, something like that. 1917, perhaps. Cool. I like it when they're nice and green like that. Gotta wipe them when they're out of the dirt with an ungloved hand to save that patina on there. All right, cool deal. Keep digging. Well, fork in hell. Hey, this is Shangalang's find. It's some sort of a bag or bale seal. It's got some letters on there. Don't know how old that is, but pretty cool. Nice. All right, let's get back at it. Hey folks, I've got a cent here. Looks like it'd probably be a 1940s wheat. Yep, 1944, 46. Yep. All right. Well, folks, I'm out digging. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. And I'm feeling good. Well, folks, I've been here about an hour, and I have had little blips and not much and not great signals. And my first good target is a silver. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Right in the center there is a silver reeded edge. And it's very thin, but it looks like it's probably going to be a half dime. I'm so stoked about that. Wow. Oh man, I needed an ego boost after getting killed by my wife here the last couple of times. Let me break this clod open live here so that everybody can see what this is. I'm just going to prop it up here so that I can open the clod. Right there is the if I can balance here, right there is the reeded edge. Oh man, what do we have here? Oh, there it is. Seated half dime. Wow. Gosh, sorry for the bad camera. It looks like the plow kind of smacked it and scratched it. Looks like 1858. It was right in the sidewall, so of course that gets destroyed by the plow. Wow. Fantastic. Well, it's been a long time since I had a silver. I think my last silver was at Walker $50. So I am happy to have this. Back at it. Well, folks, I just cleaned off this this little silver, and the back of it sure is gorgeous. Pretty New Orleans minted half dime. The front of it, because it was in the side of a row, got smacked by the plow, and it's obvious right there that it got scratched. Unfortunate, but I didn't do it because it was firmly in that clod when I found it. but it's an 1858 O. I'm thrilled. Nice to have another seated, and great. Keep digging. Hey folks, what I didn't realize about this silver coin is that this is seeded number 200 from Louisiana. In 12 years, that's pretty darn good total. 115 Spanish silvers and probably 2 dozen capped. So there's been a very, very high number of silver coins, well over 400. Fair number of barbers and some newer stuff. But yeah, that's seeded Liberty number 200 in 12 years here. Pretty amazing. All right, back to digging. Well, folks, I just dug this out here in the flat, and everybody always is like, oh, that's a sword hanger. But that's not. That's a gag swivel. That's horse tack. And folks, it's one of those long lists of relics that folks misidentify and think hashtag everything is Civil War, and it's not, you know. It's a horse tack item. Gag loop, gag runner, gag swivel. I've heard it called several different names, but they're exact matches in mid 1800s and later horse tack catalogs going up into the 1900s. All right, back at it. Caw-caw, said the doo-doo bird. Caw-caw, caw-caw. Hey everybody, got a finger loop from a tin-bodied lamp, oil lamp, kerosene lamp or similar. Tin body didn't survive, but the thumb loops are made out of brass. You can tell by that rivet right there. This is a fairly scarce example because this one's plain. Most of them are decorated. All right, back at it. Well, folks, I think this is a piece of a two-piece clasp, Western style clasp. I think the circle was over here with the tongue, and that was the loop that held it. But just thick stamped brass. All right, back at it. Well, folks, this is a Guillot suspender brace in the clump. Pretty cool. Man, that mud is sticky. There you have it. Pretty neat. All right, back at it again. Well, I just dug that. That's some sort of a keyhole from a trunk or similar item. Yep, no design whatsoever. I could just see the edge of that, but it didn't read high enough to be at LC, so I was like, it's maybe a token. And I saw the holes. All right, keep digging. Well, I just dug that. That's a piece of a clock frame, probably, or similar item that the gears hung on. Cool. Let's keep going. Sun's starting to go down. Got a brass, looks like a gas valve of some sort. Yep. Was a pretty good target. Wasn't deep at all. All right. And I've got more clock frame stuff. Looks like pieces of the same one. You can see where it was mounted. Dragged half away across the field. A lot of times this stuff doesn't move, but that definitely moved. All right. The doo-doo bird said, caw-caw, caw-caw. At the top of an oil lamp, kerosene lamp, where the wick came up through. Man, it's getting windy. It's getting chilly too. I mean, not chilly compared to what most people have to deal with, but chilly for us down here. All right, back at it. Well, I took one step, and down there was the rest of the collar that went with that oil lantern top. It's really plow mangled. This goes to show that this stuff doesn't move, usually doesn't move very far. I mean, that was there, and the other one was right there. So, 5 feet. All right. Well, I think I've got the big D. Yep, the big D. Man, those things sound good. I'll get you excited. Well, right at the end of the day here, I think I just got one lone flat button. I'm going to pry this out of the clod and see what it is, but I've been told I shouldn't get too excited about a flat button, but I'll tell you I've had some pretty amazing ones. 3 GWs down here in Louisiana. I don't know anybody that's found more than 2. I don't know really anybody down here that's found more than 1. But I think I'm on the leaderboard on the GWs. That's just a regular old flat button. Well, folks, I got a low beeper here, and I just flopped out that. And it looks like and sounds like a nickel. So it's time for the nickel guessing game. Nickel guessing game. What are you gonna be? You're gonna be a shield or a V? Let me get a dry hand on this here. That's a tough one. My guess is a worn out V. Yes, sir. You can see her nose over there on the left side. That's the obverse. That's the reverse, worn out. Cool. I'll take it. Hey everybody, it's time for the finds wrap up. I thought I would share, some of the brass and copper pieces that I dig. All of this stuff is going to be scrap. I clean every single piece to make sure it's not a fragment of a Civil War belt plate or breastplate or something, that I'm going to find more of eventually and reconstruct or have reconstructed or repaired. Same thing with these lead pieces. Clean every piece to make sure it's not the lead insert of a plate, breastplate or something, and that's all going to get recycled. And then of course the copper rivets and burrs, these are all made of copper. So that's basically more copper recycling there. Down here we have some things that some people might keep, but I probably won't, because I have so many examples of clock frames that are complete that I'll probably recycle those. Same thing with this oil lantern collar and the piece where the wick went up through. I'm going to recycle those too, and they're just in too damaged condition. This D-buckle, I've got so many examples of the D-buckle. That one's bent. We'll probably recycle that also. Then here, this is a bent gag runner, but I kind of like it, and I'll probably keep it in the case. 2 small caliber musket balls or pistol balls. This piece of a clasp. See if I can find the rest of that. This pewter piece that's probably from a lidded jug or similar item. Decorative pewter piece. Got the 2 buttons. These are like jeans buttons or trousers buttons. That one is a tack button, open faced kind, and this is the tack button, closed faced. But this open faced kind still has the tack in it, so that was actually lost with the garment, still attached to the garment, and then rusted off of there. Kind of cool. This is a Guillot suspender clip here, suspender buckle, and it says Charles Guillot here on the back side, G-U-Y-O-T. Flat button, this piece of an escutcheon. This V-nickel was something like a 1891, looks like. It's definitely in rough shape. This I thought was completely blank, but it was actually on the other side. There's the pattern that's so common in these little thumb loops from oil lanterns. And then of course the beautiful half dime. Got the 1858 O. And so I'm really pleased with these finds, and I wanted to leave you all with a little interesting ID puzzle. This piece I can ID. The question is, can you ID it? If you think you can ID it, leave a thing in the leave a little reply in the comments. Just wanted to see if anybody else knows what that is. It's kind of an interesting find. I'll have the answer for that in my next video. Take care. Please like, please subscribe.